Hello everybody, welcome back to Landedkiller show. So today we're gonna just catch up on Devblog. So let me just get these kind of out of the way here. Not sure if I covered this in the last video or not, but you can see that we got a variety of buffs which are already present in this patch for the alternative battleship line for the Americans. Kansas got a reduction in the repair party consumable. Acceleration is improved. Ships routine, however, things played more dynamic. Alright, so basically, like, they increase their speed up, and they increase the amount that the repair party does. They increase their armor in some cases. Detectability was reduced. United States, the aircraft carrier, the super aircraft carrier got nerfed. Dispersion, I believe this is live on the current patch. Got some dispersion when launching torpedoes. Reduce time before ascent is depleted. This will reduce the ability of these subs to escape detectability. Alright, let's get into the other ones. I know it's been a bit since I've got in on Devblog coverage, but I'm trying to catch up now. So, it looks like we have a British battleship event, Tier 3 to Tier 10. Titans of Industry will have 3 different dockyards. I'm guessing this is like the... Oh yeah, similar to New Year's Eve aircraft battle and Clash of Courage. So nothing about Puerto Rico dockyard yet. So I'm assuming that's going to be 11.7, 11.8 when we hear stuff about that. Looks like the Port of London got updated a little bit. Oh yep, their economic bonuses, of course they rushed that up for 11.6 because they know that they're going to have to hand it off to the new people. Which, honestly, this changes to make it more similar to World of Tanks, honestly. Economic bonuses, as soon as become separate entities. Choosing camouflage only affects visuals. Stupid. Bonus to experience does not affect. Okay, well, how we have it now is that your experience affects your free XP and commander, but with the change, they're all going to be separate, which is making things more complicated, not simpler. This, more complicated, not more similar. Not more simpler. Economic bonuses can be purchased separately for an active expendable camouflage and will be added on top of permanent ones. In order to simplify the system, only one economic resource can be used at a time. The values of these bonuses, only one economic bonus per resource. Okay, if this isn't a giant nerf bad to your experience earnings, I don't know what is. Because before you could stack everything together. Now they're just limited to one at a time. Which honestly I think is stupid. 4 different bonuses and total values are designed to duplicate the most current system. Okay. Income is unchanged or increased. Service costs for Tier 9 ships reduced from 120 to 120, Tier 9 from 120 to 150. To account for changes of bonuses that lower service costs and call the current will reduce by 15%. Camouflage will only affect the ship's appearance upon this update. In order to make camouflage exclusively visual customization, their combat bonuses are separate from them. Okay, so you're going to reset the value of cosmetics. Okay. 2% detectability range presently is now built into default parameters of ships. Okay. That's like minus 3%. The 4% increase dispersion removed, so there's a nerf right there. Most of the expendable will be purchasable for credits. You could have done that. You could have done that a long time ago. Nobody would have batted an eye on that. Instead of you keep changing everything to be more complex when we already had a simple system that works. Let's take a look at this. If I can make anything out with this. So I assume this means credits. This is probably normal experience. This is probably commander experience, and this is probably free experience. And yes, I didn't miss. Where is it? I didn't miss this line. Perhaps that'll be good. I have yet to see it. I'm going to have to open up PTS and test all this in action when that goes live, if it isn't already. 2 new levels for captains. Number of total access to 17. AI. They're making the AI more smart. Thanks to all the people that were whining about AI being too dumb on the forums. Ugh, jeez. Sometimes I wish people would sit there and raise their voices about stuff like this instead, which affects everything. Instead we whine about the minor stuff, so just co-op. I'm just like, co-op is fine as it is, and you guys sit there and whine about that to make it more harder. When this is the bigger picture right here, these changes here. This is the bigger picture. You guys have been mute on the forums about this. You've been mute on this the whole entire time. Only time that we ever had anything going on was maybe the first time when they announced this. This isn't a nerf to experience, I don't know what is. Maybe not to free experience, but to the other types it is. Yeah. I still think that this is an economy nerf, specifically an experience. We'll have to compare the changes when the update goes live, or I'm going to have to start doing some recordings inside the public test server to test these out. As far as availability to open all containers at once. You guys talk about for years. You guys could have had this implemented last year if you wanted to. I'm still annoyed by them removing the FPS cap. I have to turn down my settings so my computer doesn't over-rev itself on the darn game. Okay, we got a new naval base building, which really will only benefit the clans that actually have a lot of players that have super ships. Now, in my clan, we don't even have more than 1 or 2 players that have super ships. I'm pretty sure that one of my members in the clan is going to get one within the month. Oh, 2 brawls, and it'll be 2v2. First tier 10. Second will be August 1st, tier 7. That'll be interesting. Some camouflages, some flags. New camouflages added to distant voyages. More model updates. It's not letting me click on them here, but yeah, that's a lot. Economic changes are going to really change a lot of stuff. Okay, now we got some different ships here. What do we got? We got German battleship in Nalt. Original layout with 15 350 caliber guns and 3 turrets at tier 8. Okay, who asked for this? Be compensated by their number, salvo weight, armor penetration, ship as well. However, Citadel is vulnerable, so they give it a vulnerable Citadel probably. Torpedoes. No hydroacoustic search. Looks like they took the hull from Zeiton almost and modified it with the hull of Prince Rupert. It looks like here. It's hard to tell though. It's probably going to have poor Sigma values for this though. I'll have to see. 350 millimeters at tier 8, 15 of them. Probably bad. And this little guy here is basically just a copy and paste of Italian cruiser into the Spanish tech tree. Come on. You can't tell me this is not a copy and paste. 335 millimeter guns. High-powered AP ability to use burst fire or auto-reloader, as you're familiar with it in World Warships. Only available to some super ships. Okay, so if Harugamo faces this thing, it's dead, pretty much. Because this thing will be able to sit there and pump out a ton of shells at once while the Harugamo can't do nothing. How is a ship like the Harugamo going to compete against a ship like this? Burst fire should be a super ship exclusive and it shouldn't be moved to the lower tiers. But again, I'll probably lose that battle too. Just like I said, how super ships would be bad for the game. And already in this current clan battle season, people are complaining about them. Because you can have a Des Moines go up against the Annapolis, and the Annapolis is going to win 9 times out of 10 because of its burst fire mode. or due to its extra turn and normal firing. Not the highest speed, cluster destroyer, engine boost, and smoke generator. Jeez. We're in for some interesting times. It's like we got a destroyer Dalarna. Supposed to be a super small one, pretty much. Additional turret. Can use slow torpedoes or slower torpedoes. Engine boost, repair power, defensive AA. No idea if this is getting burst fire. I have to check the stats. We got a new Japanese submarine, which I assume is probably going to be the test bed for the Japanese line. I imagine we'll probably see a tier 6 and a tier 10 show up eventually. If this isn't just a premium ship. If this is going to be released solely as a premium ship, as that's what it's looking like for this, the Japanese submarine line will probably be a long way off then. So it gets to have a 140mm main caliber gun with SAB shells under direct player control. Okay, I don't know how one gun's going to help me against a destroyer. I'll just stay under the water and shotgun my torpedoes at the destroyer, I guess. I don't know. Limited dive capacity. Long dives impossible. Really? Okay, we're going to have to take a look at the characteristics here and see if I can suss anything out. Let's see this. 15 guns. There's got to be a penalty somewhere. It's either going to have a... Okay, let's see here. Sigma. Why does this get better Sigma than Marlboro? Come on. I think Marlboro has worse Sigma than this thing. This thing gets better Sigma than Marlboro. You better buff Marlboro then, I guess. I don't know. So we're looking at something that the closest counterpart is probably... Oh, what the hell is its name? It's not Issei, it's the other one. It's not Miyogi. There's a tier 6, Mutsu. That's what this reminds me of. At least when it comes to torpedo layout. Bad firing range for tier 8. Oof, what's the reload time looking like? Let's see, where's the reload time? 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be nerfed to 32 or 33 seconds eventually. Just keep an eye on that. I could see him nerfing that to 32 seconds eventually. Alright, let's see here. How many bursts does this get? 3 bursts. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I know that a certain Harugo captain in my clan is going to be furious with this. Good. Does Delarna get burst fire mode? It does not look like it. Looks like it gets normal fire. 3x2. Okay, usual consumables here. Japanese submarine. 7 hydrophone. Okay. Huh. So the homing torpedoes only have a range of 6, while the other torpedoes have a range of 12.5. Okay, that'll be interesting. Yeah. What do we got here? Changes to ships again. Okay. Okay, so it looks like they might be going with the engine boost for these guys. Okay. That should be interesting. Sigma's still a little low. Looks like they increased their range. Some torpedoes went up. Slightly reduced torpedoes. 60 torpedo damage increased. Torpedoes reduced about the standard values. Collingwood got hydroacoustic, got main battery low booster. That's a sign that the ship is going to be bad if they start adding in random consumables to it. I'm sorry. Really need more main battery reload booster on everything. Ay, ay, ay. I guess a Wami might still be in testing. Just actually 6 new battery guns. Okay. I wonder if this is attacking as one way for this Italian aircraft carrier. That'll be interesting. Oh, so they're reducing the dispersion on these guys. Huh. I'm not surprised. That's the same for as Star. Yeah, okay. So let's see anything else that's interesting on here. Not really. I think we basically got everything covered at this point. I mean, you got this old Devblog here on the economic changes and stuff, but yeah. This is gonna be a lot of changes. Not too happy about it, to say the least, but it is what it is. Honestly, in my opinion, you're getting an economy nerf with the economic changes. Your experience earnings are not going to be the same. I'll have to get in the public test when that goes up, and I have to test it out. So, look forward to doing a video on that in the future to see how this all plays out. Anyway, take care. See you guys in the next.